there, welcome back. So it is the new year. We have an entire new year ahead of us. It's a fresh start. So the actions that we take today become the results that we see tomorrow. So this series is going to be all about creating your dream life and feeling inspired and motivated. So if that's what you want for the coming year, then be sure to subscribe because I've got loads more motivating videos coming your way. I believe you can only live your best life if you truly feel good in your body, in your mind, and in your home. So this video is going to be all about how to create a reset, how to reset your home and your life for the coming year. So I think January is one of the most important months of the entire year. It's the start of the year, it's the first month, and this is the month where you really have to get down what you want to do, what your goals are and what your ambitions are. You can start off entirely new and leave the rest of the year that you just had behind you. So if you're watching this video halfway through the year, you can choose to reset your life whenever you like. The beginning of the year is always a really motivating time of year, but you might just get that spark halfway through the year and that's okay too. So in this video, I'm going to walk through how I personally reset my home and my life for the month to come and how I go into it feeling inspired, motivated and fresh. So let's go. The first step is the most important, it's goal setting. Without a clear focus of who you want to be and how you want to show up in your life, there is no target to aim for. You're basically walking around in the dark with a blindfold on, bumping into things. We want 2020 vision. We need a clear path to success, and that only happens when you sit down and figure out what you actually want to achieve. Write a little list of things you want to achieve this month. They can be simple or they can be really challenging. It's really important to commit to tracking your progress. Without this, you've got no idea if you still have that blindfold on or not. Maybe you just have a few bruises along the way. But something as simple as ticking off each day that you've sat and you've looked at your goals, it might seem pointless, but it means you're holding yourself accountable. And with that, you'll start trusting yourself, which is key to turning your life around. I mentioned this in my last video, but having a vision board is another way to hold yourself accountable. Not only this, but you also find your focus and you can make action towards your goals. It's a really fun project to do at the start of the year or the start of a new you. We've all been there at some point, you go into autopilot and then one day you suddenly feel really inspired. So if that inspiration strikes, don't let it go to waste. Sit down, really think about your goals, print out some pictures and create a vision board that you're proud of and that when you look at it, you feel really inspired. This house is just so untidy right now, so what I usually like to do is I put on a little timer and I just basically have like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever I feel like, and I just blast around and basically just make the entire thing look tidy again. It's not about doing like a deep clean, you don't have to always do a deep clean, it's more about keeping on top of what you want your home to look like, and for me, a tidy home is a tidy mind. I say that all the time, but it's so true, and I just feel like a surface clean can be just a game changer. It can completely turn your day around. So let me show you what it looks like in here right now. So this is what we are currently dealing with. This stuff I decluttered. It needs to go to a charity shop, but they're all closed now, so might just have to go to the shed. This is Christmas stuff, so that needs to go up in the loft. Got a massive thing of bubble wrap, so I need to deal with that and figure out where it's going to go. There's clothes that need putting away. Dom's got a million gloves and hats out on the side. This table just looks like this we just finished Etsy, so there's some labels that need putting away. Leftover smoothies that need to be drunk or gotten rid of. Plate, I don't know, it just looks a bit untidy to be honest. This chair we are going to eventually rehome to a family member, but for now we're kind of just stuck with it, so I'm just going to push it back into the corner. We need access to this cupboard, so it makes life a bit inconvenient. And then over here, just a little bit of tidying up, so putting Echo's toys away, moving all the wires away. Just like the overview of the house just looks a bit untidy, so I want to get on top of that. It doesn't matter if you were trying to keep your home clean and you failed, the important thing is that you keep trying and that you stay on top of it. So letting yourself become defeated will not help you in the coming months, so get out that mop and get to work. Choose a day that you're going to be able to do a big deep clean. Make this day one of the last days of the month before so you can really go into the new month with a fresh, clean start. There's a really great quote that goes, "If something can be done at any time, it's often done at no time." It's really easy to keep putting off washing the dishes, doing that load of laundry or taking out the rubbish because it's just so easy. And it's also easier to wait until later, but sometimes later doesn't come until it's too late and your entire home is just surrounded in dirt and grime and gross. Even if the rest of your month goes upside down, you know that there is a single day of every month that you're going to deal with all of those little boring but really important tasks. Once it's done, you'll feel so much better. I think sometimes the hardest part is just starting. If every month you have a quick declutter, by the end of the year your space will be so much more focused and you'll feel so much clearer. Even if you don't want to remove things from your life physically, you can move things around. You can create a new feeling within a space by adding or moving certain items. Have a play around and see what feels good. Move different pieces of furniture or a picture that's been up for a million years in the same place. It can really change how you feel about your home and your space. We're only human and we all have those places, those guilty places where we just throw things we don't want to deal with. It could be letters that come through the letterbox and you think, I just don't want to deal with it right now. Maybe it's money, maybe it's your keys, maybe it's just clutter that you've got downstairs and you don't want to take it upstairs yet, so you just leave it on the staircase. We all have those places. So I feel like everyone has one of these, but this is our dumping ground. So this is like posts that we don't want to deal with. There's a lighter, there's Echo's harness, there's some matches, there's a receipt. So this is where the door is. It's just really easy to dump stuff in here. And I think having a catch area for this area in particular is very useful. And when it's not overflowing, it looks kind of nice, you know, just there. So I'm going to go through this now and just make sure it's back to square one for the rest of the month. Clearing these areas ready for a fresh month is really important, because if we don't, it's all going to still be there next month and then you'll have next month's stuff on top. And so at least if you clear it, you know, it's ready, you can start being cluttery again in the next month, but at least you're starting off fresh. When you pick up your phone or your laptop to do work, you don't want to become distracted by apps or things that really don't need your attention. Delete apps that you no longer use, make new folders, and organise the apps that you do have. Move everything from your front screen so that when you unlock your phone, all you see is an inspiring quote or picture you love. I actually have a video all about this and how I personally decluttered my phone, so I'll leave that linked below. I think it's really important to do a big reset of your phone, move apps around so that when you try and go to click for Instagram, you open Notes instead, for example, because that, you know, it refreshes things, it keeps things new, and it makes you realise that you've got habits that you didn't even know you have. This is all about taking control of the device and not letting it take control of you. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the videos that I have coming for you all this year. I am on a mission to create a beautiful, inspired, purposeful life, and I would love to bring you all along with me. So be sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those videos. I'm going to link my last video, which was how to create a vision board, because I think that's a really important step. So if you haven't done it already, be sure to click that video after this one and give it a watch. I appreciate you all so much, and I really hope you have an inspired and beautiful start to your new year. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.